I know I have been MIA. I've been gone for a minute, man. Struggling to rehab through this ACL surgery, man. Don't get old. Trust me, really, don't get old, for real though. But I just wanted to take time and talk to you guys today. I've kind of been a little bit down in the dumps for a cool little minute. I'll probably say it was a few little months or so. Kind of got down in the dumps, which is why I didn't record anything. I wasn't motivated to put out anything. I wasn't motivated to record anything. I just wasn't motivated at all. But then one Sunday, my pastor got up and he knocked me over the head and whooped me really bad over the head. And I was like, you know what? Let me just put my time and put my effort into it. And even if I don't feel like doing it, even if I'm not motivated to do it, then you know what? Let me just go ahead and do it anyways and just get it done. So, before we get into the program, before we talk about the topic today, I know you guys see the background. It says patience is a settled reality that we are not in control. So, the main thing that we're going to be talking about today is patience and what that looks like. But before we even get into that, if you guys know anybody who might benefit from a video like this or who just might benefit from anything in which I talk about, please make sure to like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, and just share the video. You can comment on it. You can even reach out to me if you have any questions or if there's a topic that you think I should talk about. Make sure you reach out to me and I will respond back to you guys, and I would definitely, if I have the ability to do it, I would definitely talk about that topic. If not, then I could always put you in contact with somebody who might be able to talk about that. But the premise of this whole series, the premise of this whole thing is just to be able to teach some of the young men growing up a lot of the lessons that I wish I would have known growing up, and a lot of the lessons that could have saved me a lot of face and saved me a lot of headaches and a lot of hard times and hardships. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. What we are talking about today is patience. And this is something that I wish somebody would have talked to me about as a young kid. Granted, everybody has the old adage. Everybody says the same little old saying, patience is of a virtue, my child. But what does that really mean? And what does patience really look like? Because I have none. But for real though, like, it is hard to be patient. It is hard to wait. And I think the reason why it is so tough and it's so hard to wait and be patient is because we live in a popcorn and a microwave generation. And what I mean by that is if there's something that I want, it's at my fingertips. Literally, like, it's at my fingertips. If there's something that I want, I can order it right now, and within the next hour, it's going to be at my front door. And that legit makes the opposite of patience. Patience is waiting, but it's also being in good character while waiting, and it's also what are you doing while you wait. None of that matters now. You know, I could just pick up the phone. I could call it in. I could do whatever I want. If I want food right now, it's going to be on my front door. Patience only works if you're willing to work. So, what does that mean exactly? Patience only works if I'm willing to put in the work. So, I'll give you an example. It could be a relationship example. Let's say, for me, I was waiting on a girl, right? Like, before I met my wife, I was like, man, I really want a girlfriend. Like, I want a girlfriend. I want a girlfriend. So I'm waiting. But how am I going to wait? So am I going to be out here sleeping around with every female? Building toxic relationship after toxic relationship after toxic relationship after toxic relationship. Bringing baggage after kid after baggage kid. Like, for real. Like, we being real. Like, that's how it's going to go. So if I'm waiting for my girl to come along, what am I going to be doing while I'm waiting? So I need to make sure that I have my house in order, number one. I need to make sure that I can have a stable job to support a woman, to support to support as a wife. Because for me, I'm going to be straight up with you. Like, when I date, I wasn't dating to, like, mess around. Like, oh, I want to be a girlfriend. I want you to be my girlfriend for, like, a couple of years, few years. Nah, like, I was dating and married. Like, so I was like, all right, I need to make sure I got a job to support me and my wife when we do get married. I need to make sure that I have the right mindset to support me and her, because I'm pretty sure the woman that I date, like, these women is crazy, man. You got to make sure you stay on your toes because they can knock you off your feet, man. Like, for real though. But also I had to make sure that my body, like my mindset was in the right place to even be ready to date. Because a lot of the times we're ready to get into relationships and to get into anything or everything, and we're not prepared. So we get into a relationship or we get into whatever it is that we're asking for, that we're praying for, and then it slips right through our hands because we weren't prepared to receive whatever it is that we were asking for, or prepared to receive what it is that we wanted, because we never took the time to work diligently while we waited. So if you're going to wait for something, make sure that not only are you in the right mindset, but you also have the right attitude. You can't wait and then complain while you wait, because it's just going to be disadvantage to when you get what it is that you want. So if I'm going to be waiting, I'm going to be working. I'm going to be, having a great attitude and having a positive mindset. And so it goes like this. So like, for those who don't know the story, me and my wife, we dated in high school. We broke up over some stupid kid drama. We were teens. And then I want to say maybe a year high school, my first year of college or whatever. I ain't gonna lie to you. I tried to mess around. That didn't work. Keyword was try. But I want to say maybe my second or third year, I was like, I want my old thing back. Like I said it just like, I was like, I want my old thing back. So, I'm trying to get her back and everything. And by that time, she's 2 years younger than me. By that time, she's in college and she just wasn't having it. But what was crazy is I was having dreams about her. Like, I was having dreams that we were on dates. I was having dreams that I was holding her. I was having dreams that I was holding her hands. And she knows all this. And a select few people know this. But I was having dreams about the girl. And I would wake up and it would be so real. But it's like, all right, where's she at, though? Like, for real, like, all right, come on, God, where's she at? So I'm having dreams, like, consistent, repeated dreams about this girl who wants nothing to do with me. Like, I was, like, on the no-fly zone for her. Like, it was, no, do not come near me, don't talk to me, don't touch me, don't look at me. That's how it was with her. But I'm having dreams, like, and so it took, what was I doing while I waited? So pretty much, I got into a toxic relationship, and it just wasn't, it wasn't beneficial for me. So I got into a relationship with a girl. I can't blame it all on her. It was both of our parts. But I got into a relationship for the wrong reason. And it made me learn a lesson, which was like, I know my worth. I know who I am. Why am I going to settle for this? And I'm never going to put myself in a predicament or a situation like this ever again, because it's stupid. There's no point in doing it. So if I want a girlfriend, if I want a wife, then I need to start carrying myself and acting in a manner that is acceptable to having a girlfriend and to having a wife, which means that I need to carry myself as a well-deserving man or as a well-deserving husband. So let me start hanging around the husbands. Let me start hanging around the boyfriends or figuring out what it is that they do to take care of their girlfriends or take care of their wives, and see how I can implement that kind of stuff. So when it is time for me to get the girlfriend, or when it is time for me to get that wife, then I can already have my game plan solidified on how it is, what I'm going to do, and kind of pick up things from them, things like that. So my next point is patience gives you peace. And what I mean by that is my background. Patience is the settled reality that we are not in control. So a lot of the times when it comes to patience, you're going to have to learn that sometimes you can't you can't change everything. You can't affect everything. And you just have to be patient. And you have to be able to know that, all right, I can't change that, but there are certain things that I can change. So allow me to have the perspective and the reality that, okay, since I can't change this, let me change the things and let me affect the things that I can change, which 9 times out of 10 is going to be my attitude and how I react to certain things. So for me, I haven't got what I wanted in 2 years. This is something that I've been praying for, a blessing that I've been praying for 2 years, and it has not come yet. I've seen it come from friends. I've seen it come from my wife. I've seen it come for enemies, people I don't even like, the ops. I don't even like them. I'm seeing it come from. I'm seeing it come from people like family and all that, but it's nothing coming from me yet. So I can't change any of that. That's just how it is. But what I can change is my attitude and how I react to that. I'm still going to be genuinely happy for you. I'm still going to celebrate you. I'm still going to praise you. I'm still going to hype you up. I'm going to be your biggest hype man. But that doesn't mean anything less for me. That doesn't mean that I'm less of a person or that I'm less of a man or that I'm less of an individual because I'm not getting what it is that I want just yet. That means that I just have to take my time, continue to work diligently, and just continue to wait. But I have a sense of peace because I know that, hey, like, I can't change that, but I can change my perspective and I can change my mindset and my attitude. So let me do that and continue to have a positive outlook. I'm going to continue to go out there and put my best foot forward. I'm going to continue to go out there and do what's required of me, but I'm going to be at peace with it. When it comes, it will come, and I know it's going to come because it's going to be for me. But if it's not here right now, that's all right. What can I do right now in the meantime? How can I get better right now? How can I keep grinding right now? How can I keep moving right now? You feel me? It's patience gives me confidence in myself. And so what it means by that is, like I was just saying, what can I do in the meantime? I know when I'm giving 100%. Like, keeping it real, we all know when we're giving 100%. We all know when we BSing. Everybody else may not know when we're BSing, but trust me, you know when you BSing. I know when I'm BSing. I know when I'm giving it my all and when I'm not. And I can say that I've been giving it all for what I've been praying for. I've been giving it my all. I've been giving it my 100%, and I've been going hard for it. It just hasn't shown up. But it's giving me confidence in myself because it knows that I keep knowing that I keep raising levels. I keep raising barriers. When I was praying for it back then, yeah, all right, maybe 2 years ago, I'm down here, like I'm low, like that's where I was at. But as the time progresses, as I keep getting better, as I keep researching, as I keep leveling up, as I keep putting more and more research and knowledge and empowerment into my life, like I'm leveling up. So it's giving me confidence because I know that when it is time to come, like you can't meet me where I used to be at. You got to come up to me right here because I'm here now. Like 2 years have passed, 3 years have passed. Whenever it comes, 3-4 years have passed. I'm up here, bro. Like you got to see me up here now. I'm not that man that I was back in the past. Like I'm here now. So it gives me confidence because I know what I'm bringing to the table. I know what I'm offering and I know who I am. So I'm not going to settle for less. I'm not going to settle for whatever it is that you're throwing at me. I'm not going to settle for just anything that comes my way because I'm desperate. Like, no, I'm not the old man as I was before. Like I'm a new person, I'm leveled up which means when I level up, I expect everything else to level up with me. So I have confidence in myself. Like, all right, I can continue to wait. That's fine. I'll wait for what it is that I want. I'm not going to settle. It's like, for me, I love cars. One of the cars that I want, it's a 1992 Nissan GTR R32, right? So I know that's what I want, and I know I can get it. I'm going to pay off this car, pay off debt, and I know I can have it, but I'm going to have to wait for it. But I have confidence in the choice that I made, and it's not going to be, all right, I'm not going to settle for this car because I can't wait, and that's what I want to get. No. Like, I'm going to work hard towards what it is that I want, and I'm going to take the satisfaction in getting what it is that I want, and I know that I can get it, so I'm going to have confidence in my decision, I'm going to have confidence in my game plan, and I'm going to have confidence in myself and just continue to work the plan, because it's proven, it's a proven plan. I'm going to continue to work that plan until I can get what it is that I want, and I'm going to celebrate the small victories. One credit card debt paid off. Bam, let's celebrate. Another credit card debt paid off. Bam, let's celebrate. Student loans paid off. Bam, let's celebrate. Car note paid off. Bam, let's celebrate. Let's celebrate the small wins until we can get to what it is that we really want. Have that delayed gratification, and that is going to make the biggest difference in when it is time for you to get rewarded for what it is that you're really working for and for what it is that you really want. And my last point today, y'all. How long have I been on? 15 minutes ain't that bad. Patience builds character and a positive attitude. When you wait, and if we go through all 4 points, and if you wait the way that I'm telling you to wait, it's going to build a positive character and it's going to build a positive attitude. When you're waiting, you can't be negative while you wait because you're not going to want to wait. You're going to end up being desperate and settling for anything and everything. And that's not the purpose of patience. That's not the purpose of waiting. Have a great mindset while you wait. Have a great attitude while you wait. And work on yourself while you wait. So empower yourself. Develop yourself as a leader. Develop yourself as a man. Develop yourself as a son. Develop yourself as a brother. Develop yourself as a leader or somebody or whatever it is that you're looking for, that you're aiming or that you're striving for to become in life. Develop yourself. I hear a dog whining. I don't know if that's my dog or if it's a chair or what's going on. But develop yourself, work on yourself, and I promise you that it will come. Whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you're asking for, whatever it is that you're praying for, whatever it is that you're working towards, it will come. But take the time to work on you. Take the time to work on your attitude. Take the time to empower yourself. Take the time to develop yourself. Don't be negative to yourself because you're going to get there. We're going to get there. Trust me. I know. I believe it. And just continue to be patient and continue to have the right mindset. Change your perspective. Change your attitude. Don't cry. Don't complain. Get around from negative people who are just talking and complaining all the time because that's just going to rub off in you. And let's continue to push. Let's continue to grind. And let's push it out. Thank you guys for your time today. Once again, if you know anybody who will benefit from this message, please share it to them. Please like this message. Comment if you want to. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my Facebook or add me on Facebook. Add me on Instagram. And let me know if there's any comments or anything that you want to know or that you want to hear, and I'll talk about all of them. Take care. See you guys soon.